Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Friday Night Sports. I have to say, and I had this name down, and I'm sorry I didn't mention it when we were looking at the South Terrebonne highlights. It was homecoming for South Terrebonne, and at halftime they announced the queen. Her name is Jordan Bergeron, South Terrebonne's homecoming queen. So congratulations to Jordan Bergeron. Also congratulations to Mandy Ray McDonald. She was the queen over at H.L. Bourgeois. And I'm not positive, but I think it was homecoming at E.D. White, and we did not get the name of the queen. But if we do, if somebody calls it in, we'll be sure to spit it out there to you. If not this week, we'll definitely let you know it next week, as we like to do that. And I imagine, I don't know much about homecoming, but the Kings are named tomorrow.
Yeah, the Kings named tomorrow.
Y'all know HL's King?
No, I don't actually. I didn't want to know, you know.
We were gonna get the scoop.
Oh no, I don't know yet.
No. I think you'd be in trouble if you let that out. Right
Yeah,
now.
I would.
Big game out in St. Mary tonight was the St. Mary Parish area. It was between Patterson and St. James. St. James winless, but St. James has been playing very good competition. Patterson, it came into this game at 2-1 on the year. Let's get out to highlights of this game as the cheerleaders getting fired up. Those the Patterson cheerleaders. Kickoff. Here we go. St. James is going to receive the ball, and it looks like number 3, Hansel Armand, is going to receive it as we see him pull it in those familiar yellow top jerseys. They kind of look like the Bumblebees, and boy, he makes a nice return on this. He is brought down in Patterson territory for a good run back, so St. James is fired up at this point. Antoine Landry passes out right here to his wideout guy for a gain of about 5 yards. And here we go, another pass to Kevin Mango right here for St. James, and he does a nice job of breaking through all of the debris, and he gets in for a touchdown. So St. James looking really good early in this game. They go up 7-0, so they kick off to Patterson, and it's hauled in by Dexter Oquam, number 5, and he brings it back. Unfortunately, he fumbles the ball, and St. James recovers it. It is recovered by Roman Broden. And next play, they try to go for it all in the touchdown, but it's just out of the reach of the St. James receiver. And Antoine Landry passes out to number 28, Kevin Mayo, for a gain of about 1 yard. And unfortunately, that's all we had from that game. But if Jason could show the score, what a great game it must have turned out to be. Patterson 22, St. James 20. So good job by Coach Tommy Minton and his crew. They go out to 3-0 in the year. The score at the bottom, Plaquemine. Plaquemine. That's Plaquemine, folks. Plaquemine defeated Berwick, so unfortunately Berwick drops another game. They drop to 1-3 on the year. And I hear the phones in my earpiece going off left and right in the back. Jason, do we have the queen of E.D. White? Spencer Ford. Congratulations, Spencer. She is the queen of homecoming for E.D. White High School, so we have the 3 queens. And we certainly, every high school as they come up, we want to pass that on to you, who their homecoming queens are, and now the 3 teams tonight. Boy, it's early homecoming, huh? Only the 3rd week. Was that hard to do, get ready for a homecoming game tonight? Did that make it a little tougher this week to prepare? Because when I coached, I hated homecoming.
Well, I hate it also with all the festivities, but you know, it's all for the kids and it's whatever. We try to do it as quick as possible so it won't be a distraction to the football season. That's the reason we do it so early.
One more highlight to look at, and this again from the St. Mary area, we have Morgan City High School trying to get their first win of the year. They took on Jeanerette, a team that I really think they could compete with. They got a lot better against Bogalusa last week. I know Coach Millett is hoping that this week they could get over the hump against Jeanerette. This game was played in Morgan City. It's a game that I think that they felt like they can really get something going in. So, Jason, if we could cue up that game. Morgan City High School taking on Jeanerette as we see the Morgan City cheerleaders. Morgan City kicks off to Jeanerette, and the ball is hauled in by Darian Hurst. We'll see that in just a second. Here we go. I got to tell you, I remember Jeanerette when I was a young guy, but that's the first time I see Jeanerette on tape in quite some time. Again, number 3, Darian Hurst picks up the ball, and he just gets it out to about the 15-yard line, so a good start for Morgan City High School. Kendall Charles, the quarterback for Patterson, he pitches out to Anthony Williams, and he doesn't get much on there as Morgan City's defense is pretty much up to the task in this. Jeanerette punts. The ball is down at about the 35-yard line, so Morgan City set up in fairly good field position. And the guy that's been the workhorse for Morgan City to this point Jermaine Francois, he takes the ball and he tries to get around left end, but unfortunately not a whole lot of room out there. And Morgan City throws the ball out right here to Troy Smith. He gets a little bit on this as he gets the ball out of bounds in Genneret's territory. Morgan City still with the ball. Quarterback Corey Navarro passes to number 5, Sean Patterson. So Morgan City methodically moving the ball right now. They get the ball down to the Jenneret 23-yard line. Here's Troy Smith on the catch. So moving the ball. Here we go again. Same guy up the middle, down inside the 25-yard line. But unfortunately, it doesn't go real well after this particular play right here, as Morgan City right here has the ball intercepted and Jenneret takes over. And unfortunately, things did not go well for Morgan City after this, as the tide turned and Jenneret pretty much took over this game. They go on to win 30-21. I'm sure Morgan City scored 21 points and they're getting better and better, but unfortunately you want to get that first win. Next week they have Jackson. I think that's a game that they can go out and win. And at the bottom, this was a game from last night. Catholic High of New Iberia, who now plays in District 6-3A with D.D. White and Patterson, they defeated Central Catholic 35-15. Central Catholic was undefeated going into that game. So a good win for Catholic of New Iberia as they defeat Central Catholic, who got into polls for the first time this week. Central Catholic of Morgan City got into polls at number 8 in single A this week. Hopefully that game won't knock them down too far. We have to take a commercial message, but when we do, we're going to come back and we're going to look at the entire school board from the southeastern part of our state. We'll do that right after these messages.